Josh. There we go. We live. We live. And a one, and a two, and a three. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, brothers and sisters. Woo. Let me see. There you go. They here now. Shabbat shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Rap Ministries. That's Reaching All People Ministries. I'm Brother Ronnie, and tell them your name, good brother.
Brother Joshua.
Brother Josh. And we just both want to thank you guys for coming in and joining us today. Another Sabbath day. Because guess what, brothers and sisters? If you are here today, you decided to keep that command, remember the Sabbath, and to keep it holy. A lot of people, that don't mean much to them. But one day, because you did honor and keep the Sabbath, you will get to go to the holy mountain of the Most High. You will. People don't realize that. Do they, Auntie? They do not realize that at all. That's Old Testament. Well, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Guess what a testament that is too? That ain't in the New Testament. That's the Old Testament. All the stuff we like to say, most of it is in the Old Testament. But thank you guys for coming on in today. It's another holy day, another blessed day. And I'm just glad that all of you are in here with us today. And you know, like I say every week, if you listening to the sound of my voice, that means you are in the land of the living one more time. And you say, well, Brother Ronnie, why you keep saying that? Why do you keep harping on people that die every week? Because that's the best time to get people. When somebody die at a funeral, the best time to get people is when they can look up there and do what? They can see that body there, can't they? Because when you see that body laying up there, you know, everybody, that reminds you that what? Death is real, and we all gonna go the way of the earth one day. But the thing is, you got a chance to what? Live your life according to this book, the Most High's word. But I made a little list today. I went online to this website that give you all of the recent celebrity deaths. But the hype man, y'all remember Kool in the Gang? The hype man for Kool in the Gang. What song did they sing? Celebrate good times. Come on. They hype man, Chicago Mike, he died in a car crash. He was 71 years old. Died in a car crash. How many of y'all seen the movie Chucky, the Chucky doll? The little person that used to be him running in the suit, dead, gone. He was, it didn't tell me. I forgot to write down his age. But I think he was like 61 years old. And, you know, he died from like little people. You know, they always have a lot of health complications. But he gone. Duck Dynasty. Y'all remember the Duck Dynasty people? The man Phil Robertson, 79 years old. They didn't say what he died from, but they said he did have Alzheimer's and dementia. Latonia Fontaine, she played on My 600-Pound Life. So what that probably meant? She was 600 pounds. She was overweight, 40 years old, gone, congestive heart failure. I wonder why. Some people, that's suicide, really, when you eat yourself to death. People, it's just a slower way to do it. People always, you need to get your life right with Christ, they say, but they're 800 pounds. You think you're gonna walk through? You a glutton. But millennia. Now, the last person that I'm gonna show you was 11 years old. 11. Death don't care how old you are, do it. The devil don't care how old you are. Because he's the one that the Apocrypha say that the Most High didn't create death. So if the Most High didn't create death, who created it? But we know that Yeshua HaMashiach, when he died on the tree, he took the keys he took the keys of death, didn't he? So we all still die, but depending on your works, that's depending on if you're going to get up again in the first resurrection. So think about these things, guys. Think about these things. Children, you think a lot of children think they got their whole life ahead of them. I done seen on YouTube people at funerals, a mama in a casket with her baby in her arm. And that's the saddest sight you ever want to see, a baby in his, usually they've been and died in a car crash or something like that. But what I'm just trying to get across to everybody is make sure your life right. Don't none of us get to pick the day, the time, the minute, the second, or the hour, do we? Because a lot of time what they did, who they what? It usually be a big shock, don't it? So we all got to go their way one day. Everybody. What about Enoch? If Enoch didn't die or Elijah didn't die, guess what? And if they them two witnesses, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna die. They gonna still feel like they still gonna feel it too. But that's for another whole lesson anyway. But anyway, let me greet the people. Double honor to the elders. Already, because Sterling put it on there. Sterling put it on there. Double honor to the elders. Elder Henry, Elder DeMarcus, and any other elder that is in our midst today. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you for coming on in and joining us today. Sterling Silva. Hi, Silva. And Sister Sophia. She is the wife of Hayo Silva. Thank you for coming on in, Brother Sterling. Thank you for coming on in. Mama J. Pope. Yes, blessings to you as well. Yeah, thumb it up. We got a lot of thumbs this week. Last week, 34 thumbs up. Appreciate everything y'all did for us last week. Mama J. Pope, thank you for coming on in, Mother Pope. Woody, yeah, time to learn, brother. Time to learn. Sister, yeah, there she goes. She put that Teshua in there. The Ramirez family, Brother Carlos, Sister Yanis. And while I got you on here, Sister Yanis, my wife said you need to text us the name of them chips that you brought when you came down here last time. We gonna need that. Yeah. Or you can send us some more and we'll pay you. But them chips was good. My wife said, yeah, Sister, y'all need about them chips. I said, I'll say something this morning. Some mesquite barbecue. Is that the kind you was talking about? Whatever you sent us, send us some more of them bags. They were good. I think I ate one of them bags by myself. I shouldn't tell people that, but they were good. Baby Charlotte, Warrior Caleb, you guys too. Let me see. Jameson's, hey. Like on what's that show? What's happening? Faith, thank you for coming. I think that's Faith Hope. Thank you for coming on in. Shabbat Shalom to you as well. It might not be the Faith Hope that I know, but I know that Faith was here a few weeks ago, last week, I think, too. Brother Ken, keep them commandments and you'll be in. Thank you and Sister Nancy, Fancy Nancy, for coming on in. Yeah, we got Brother Josh in the house with us again today. Key to life. Best name on the internet. North Carolina crew, what it do? Thank you for coming on in today. Brother Kelvin Ben Yahuwah, thank you, brother. Shalom to you. Shalom to you, brother. Shalom. Yeah, and again, my good brother, I appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about. I appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about. Servant of Yahuwah, thank you for coming on in to you. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, niece. Yeah, she said she got us. Yeah, we don't want to have to get on the road to Cincinnati to come jack you up. You know. Oh, I'm new to the. Okay, from Louisiana. All right, Faith. New channel, Faith. All right, Sister Faith. Sister Faith. I hope I'm saying that right too, because Faith can be, a man it could just be I'm in faith, But let us know. I'm new to the channel. Thank you for coming on in, Faith. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. But brothers and sisters, I ain't gonna be linger the moment. Let me see. Oh man, I ain't got my stuff up right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I ain't even got the lesson up. Let me go to y'all. Oh, y'all seeing my secrets now. Y'all seeing them secrets. There we go. Dual Bible prophecy. All right, I'm on decrease that he might increase. We're going to share the screen and hopefully it pops up correctly. Dual my share and hopefully it keeps me and Brother Josh where we need to be. Yeah, it still got us where we need to be. Come on. Hit that slideshow. and play from the start. And we're going to pray and we're going to get on into script, because today's lesson is a needed lesson. We got people out there in the world, you know, they don't understand a partial, dual, and even triple prophecies. They don't, because they don't understand that. And they think that because Yeshua didn't do everything that he said that he would, that the Bible said he would do, or he ain't the Messiah. Who said he got to do it all at once? Stuff is progressive. You know, people will talk you out of your Messiah, won't they? Oh, yeah, they'll try to. I tell you, get on out of here. Get your behind out of here. And the thing that I find very funny is, okay, if you don't believe no more, why are you trying to make everybody do like you? That's you. They always try to go, see, because what? Misery loves what? People don't like to be by themselves. They want you to come too. I was like, man, if you don't get your dusty, musty, rusty self up out my face. But let me go ahead and pray. Let me go ahead and pray. Y'all may say, Brother Ronnie, you sitting up high today. Yeah, I was blessed with some new furniture from my school. They said, Coach got a church. They were throwing stuff out. Coach got a church. Maybe he'll want it. Then I said, I said, yeah, I sure do. I sure do. So the Most High is blessing new equipment and everything. They were throwing stuff out. Okay, appreciate you. You know, one day I'm gonna come through here and do a video to show everybody the new updates and stuff we have been doing to the place. But anyway, let's go ahead and pray, and we'll get into the Father's word. Abba, Heavenly Father, we just thank you for today, your holy Sabbath day, the day you hung in creation many millennia ago. Father, we just thank you for all of your people that came here to hear your word, and we thank you that you would bless them. We thank you that you would edify them, and we thank you that you would change them for the better in their lives. Father, we just thank you that they won't be just hearers of your holy word, but they will be doers of your holy word, because we know that hearers get the faith and the doers get the results. Father, we just thank you right now that your spirit will flow through me and Brother Josh and cause us to say the things we need to say that would administer life unto your people. Not just life, but the abundant kind of life. We just thank you right now that the devil is doomed, damned, and defeated. And we thank you that there will be no argument, no strife, and we would only flow in love and peace. Father, we just thank you right now that you alone will get all the praise, all the honor, all the glory, do your mighty, powerful, magnificent name. And we seal this prayer in a powerful, precious name of your son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. 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 All right. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Welcome them on in. And Sister Jazz, I ain't forgot you, because we got Brother Josh right here. Sister Jazz, thank you for coming on in too. And Brother Josh's whole household, every family that's there with him. We appreciate y'all. But what are we talking about today? Partial, dual, and triple what? Bible prophecies. Because you got a lot of people today, they have kicked Jesus to the curb. He ain't the one. He would. If he ain't the one, we in a lot of trouble, ain't we? A whole lot of trouble. People, I've seen countless videos of people, they denouncing the Messiah. Shameful. He done already told you, lo, I come to do thy will in the volume of the book. Didn't he say that? He in every book. We did a class on that before. It's way back in the back where we went through every book of the Bible and we showed you him. But the keys to understanding Bible prophecy is, one, you got to know history. Most Sunday Christians, they are terrible historians. They don't know nothing. Don't know Jack. You know Jack, and I ain't talking about Jill. They don't know Jack. Did you know that, Brother Josh? They don't know Jack, do they?
Some of them. Depends on who you talk to.
He said depends on who you talking to. But you got to know the audience. You know, got to know the audience reference. Who is he talking to? What's the subject? Knowing if something is present, past, or future. Some more things. You gotta know that some prophecies apply to more than one. That's it. More to that, but more than one person or time. Some prophecies can be for two individuals. Brother Ronnie, we gonna show you. And prophecies are progressive. Everything the Most High told Abraham, all of it still ain't came to pass yet. Everything that he told Abraham, all of it still ain't came to pass. Oh, you wait a minute, bro. Yes. But because I addressed this in the Isaiah 53 class. We had a 2-volume class on Isaiah 53. Who is the suffering servant? Because a lot of people say it's just the suffering servant is Israel. So they said this what Christians do. They say Christians, it's easy. First, they shoot the people that believe in the Messiah, messianic believers. They said it's easy. First, you shoot the arrow, then you just you take your paintbrush and paint it. The little circle right there, the bullseye, you go and shoot the arrow, and then you paint it there yourself. That's what they said that we are doing. They said that you cherry picking. We cherry picking scriptures and then making them say something. No, but you have to realize that this is how the Most High operates. Romans 15:4, he said, for whatsoever things were written aforetime. What does that mean, aforetime? And I'm done. And Brother Josh, I done took your job. Go ahead and read that, Josh.
Aforetime were written for our learning.
It was written for our who?
Learning.
It was written for our what?
Learning.
Okay, go ahead and read that.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That we, through patience and comfort of the movies, of comic books,
scripture, through
the scriptures. Because some people, I heard one guy named Tovia Singer, he said the New Testament, he said that's them superhero characters. He said that's Superman and Batman comics. He said that's you. He said y'all ever heard of Bugs Bunny? That's Bugs Bunny. It's comedy to me. What? He one of them Jews that live over in the land today, the so-called land today. But I said, my goodness. But also, let's read Ecclesiastes 3:14-15.
I know that whosoever Elohim doth, it shall be forever.
He said, hold on, Josh. It said, I know that whatever the Most High do, how long is going to be, Josh?
Forever.
It's going to be forever. Go ahead.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And Elohim doeth it, that men should fear before him. That which hath been is now, and that which it to be hath already been. And Elohim acquireth that which is past.
He requires it. That's history. It says that which has been is now, and that which is to be, it already been. And the Most High required that which is past. And so I found another translation right here. I'm gonna read this one. Well, this is the same translation. I just added a little bit, added some stuff in there. So I'm gonna read this one, Josh. He said, that which has been, what did it say, Josh? That which has been is what?
The past.
That's the past. It said that which has been in the past, it's now. It said, so what is now, Brother Josh?
The present.
It's the present. And that which is to be, what's that, Brother Josh?
The future.
It says, hath already been. And the Most High required that which is past. And I put another translation in here, New English translation. It said, whatever exists now has already been. And whatever will be has already been. For the Most High will seek to do again what has occurred in the what? Past. What has occurred in the past. That's how he operates. So when you see the virgin birth, that was Isaiah. That was talking about Isaiah's son. I know. But it's talking about Yeshua too. They don't understand the scriptures. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 14 and verse 15, it just said that that stuff happens again, don't it? And who wrote Ecclesiastes? Solomon. The Bible said he was the wisest man. So who am I going to believe? You Rudy Poot, to not only Hebrew, meaning you only believe the Old Testament? Or am I gonna believe Solomon? I think I'm gonna believe Solomon. I ain't believing your rusty, dusty, crusty behind. You either Tovia Singer, oh musclehead. But so Isaiah 46:10, and I spelled the Most High wrong up there. I don't know what that is. Mayost. He declares the beginning from the end. Go ahead and read that, brother Josh. Isaiah 46 and 10. It should say 10. I got 11 right there. Typo. Go ahead.
Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Keep reading.
Calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executeth my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it. I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it. I will also do it.
You see, the Most High, he declared what's going to happen in the end. He has declared it from the beginning, meaning the beginning of the book, and keep on going all the way to the back of the book. You better stop listening to these people that would just talk you out of everything. My goodness. If you in the ocean and y'all have shipwreck, they'll talk you out your life preserver. Yeshua is your life preserver. Don't y'all know that? Don't let them talk you out your life preserver. You know, this thing ain't gonna really keep you afloat, you know, after a while, yeah. So, but let me hold on to it for you. Oh, you are you sure? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Man, please. Ain't but one parachute, and y'all about to jump out the plane, and you get it first, and you let somebody talk you out there, talk you out of your parachute. Don't you let nobody talk you out your parachute. Yeshua is your parachute. Man, do what now? You're like, oh, it's only one. Let's rock, paper, scissors for it. No, I got it. rock, paper, scissors. Do you know at my job, when it's a tie game, I always make them come up and do rock, paper, scissors. And they go, do you know they don't never argue the outcome? I guess they believe rock, paper, scissors solve everything. They don't never argue. They just like, they know they lost. If I throw up scissors and you throw up paper, who won? Scissors won. They know that. It's universal. Mama C.A. Thank you for coming on in, Mama C.A. Thank you for coming on in, you and the doves. But are there ever partial prophecies in the Bible? We gonna see today. We gonna see. So, Josh, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off at Isaiah 9, 6 through 7. Go ahead and read that. We're talking about the government of the Messiah. Go ahead.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Elohim, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it, and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of Yahuwah of hosts will perform this.
And so a lot of people, when you say that this is Yeshua, they'll say, well, he ain't did everything in there. The government wasn't on his shoulder. Nobody didn't call him Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father. You know, because you said, now wait a minute, I thought the Most High was the Father. No, but see, Yeshua is the second Adam. Adam was the father of all mankind, wasn't he? But was he everlasting? No, because he sinned. So Yeshua is going to be what? Because he didn't sin, he gonna be everlasting. Prince of Peace. And they said he ain't had no government, he ain't sat upon the throne of David. That's progressive. Don't you know that? All these prophecies, it's a lot of prophecies that haven't been fulfilled yet. It's progressive. What we do know is he was born, don't we? I'm trying to tell you. But let's see a prophecy of say even Satan's prophecy. You know that the Most High spoke a prophecy to Satan. A lot of people don't know that. Go ahead and read Genesis 3, 14 and 15, Josh.
And Yahuwah Elohim said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thee and the seed of thy and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. And the
All
Elohim of
right.
peace.
No, hold on, not yet, Josh. But you say, well, brother, running that has taken place. Yeah, it has taken place, but because he is the everlasting Father, it's supposed to be happening with us too. We shouldn't be falling to the same old stuff all the time, because guess what's going to happen in Romans 16:20? Go ahead and read that, Josh.
And the Elohim of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. The grace of our Master Yahushua HaMashiach be with you. Amen.
It says that the Most High of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. Now in Romans, Josh, had Yeshua already died, resurrected, and ascended on high?
Yes.
Yeah. But it said, but look what it said. It said that Satan shall be bruised under your feet shortly. So what Yeshua did, he died, resurrected, and went back up into heaven. So he wasn't bruised under our feet. When Yeshua is going to destroy him at the end of time, y'all. That's what we don't get. Partial prophecies. Partial. Even the prophecies with everything that the Most High told Abraham, all that ain't came to pass yet. Because I ain't gonna get ahead of myself, but because also just escaped me. Oh yeah, with Abraham, when he wanted the fathers of faith, it said by faith Abraham, by faith Sarah, by faith Noah, by faith. It said these all died having not yet received the promises. They all died having not received the promises. Prophecies take what? Time. They take time. We just impatient. So I don't know why they so impatient. Now the Father saw fit to send us Yeshua, and they said, well, he ain't been back yet. He ain't come back. Been 2,000 years. But you've been waiting longer than me, dude. I've been only waiting about almost 2,000 years. I don't believe in Yeshua. You've been waiting 6,000 years. Which one is more? 6,000 or 2,000? Tell them y'all need to sit down and shut up. You know, that's on Last Dragon. He said, hey man, why don't you sit down and shut up? He said, well, why doesn't anybody that wants me to sit down and shut up come down here and make me? They need to sit down and shut up. And Brother Ronnie, with this word, he gonna make you. Me and Josh, ain't we, Josh?
There we are.
Yeah, we are. So let's look at Abraham. All this stuff ain't came to pass. Go ahead and read the call of Abraham. That's Genesis 12:1-3. Josh, go ahead and read.
Now Yahuwah has said unto Abraham, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will
Pause right there. Pause right there. See, most people will say, see, you got to get out your mom and your mama house, your mom and dad house. He had to get out of there. Why?
They're wicked.
Idolatry was going on. If there ain't no idolatry going on, stay your behind under your father's house till it's time to go. Stop. It's safety. We got a class coming. Don't run from your father. Woo! All us be running, don't we? Adam ran, didn't he? Soon as they messed up, the Yeshua had to come and say, where art thou? Where you at? It's time to meet. We always running from our father, aren't we? I ain't gonna get a whole class away. Oh, it's a whole bunch of examples. Folks running from their father. Stop running from the father. Go embrace the father. Because he the one that gave you life. And if you do get in trouble, he can get you out of trouble too. See, what we do is we run from the father, and with our actions, we just make it worse. Let your daddy fix it. Jesus will fix it. Jesus will fix it. What? After a while. Y'all ain't never heard that song. My wife said you ain't got the right beat, but yeah, they remember that song though. Let your father fix it. I know my little son Robert, anytime something broke, he bring it to me because he know daddy can fix it. Yeah, that boy got confidence in me, don't you? Then he bring it to me. Hey, boy, throw that away. That ain't no good. Most of the time I can fix it for him. He got this little book where it's a book about monster trucks, and the book got wheels on it, and the wheel kept falling off. He kept on bringing it to me, and I put it back on for him. All right, gone. 10 minutes later, I fix it. Or when the batteries run out or something, the batteries. Like, what about the batteries? Well, you gonna battery us out of house and home with all the batteries you go through, and batteries ain't cheap. They ain't cheap, are they? 6 batteries, $12. $12? What these batteries do? Do they crank your car up? Do they last 10 years? No. But pick it up, Josh. Stop running from your daddy. Pick it up in verse 2, Josh.
And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And he brought him forth abroad, and said, Look now toward heaven, and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. And he said unto him, So shall thy seed be.
So shall your seed be. I don't know if you ever been to the country before, because in the country you can really see the stars, can't you? Why? Because ain't no lights out there. But in the city, man, you can't even see hardly no stars, can you? But when you get down in that country, you go out there. Now the mosquitoes gonna tear you up, but you can, the mosquitoes will tear your behind up, won't they? But you can see all of them stars. You can't count them stars. All of the families have not been blessed in the earth yet, have they? Because everybody ain't doing what he say. Are they? And we still can count people today, can't we? I can just say how many people in the earth world. You can go to Google and say how many billion. I don't know how many billion it is. He know, don't he? But he done went bananas. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be back next week. he done went bananas. But he'll be on it, won't he? Chief scientist, he'll be on it, won't he? But we ain't seen it yet. Like in Revelation, they say all them people that were before the throne are numbered that can't nobody number. It ain't like that yet. This stuff ain't all came to pass. Let's pick it up at Genesis 15. We just read Genesis 15:5 at the end right there. But read, Josh, the Most High's covenant with him. Go ahead.
After these things, the word of Yahuwah came unto Abraham in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. And Abraham said, Yahuwah Elohim, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless? And the steward of my house is this Eleazar of Damascus. And Abraham said, Behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in my house is mine heir. And behold, the word of Yahuwah came unto him, saying, This shall not be thine heir, but he that shall come forth out of thy own bowels shall be thine heir. And he brought him forth abroad, and said, Look now toward heaven, and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. And he said unto him, So shall thy seed be.
So shall your seed be. We still can number people, can't we? And not only that, you remember when the Most High was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? He said, if we can find X amount of people, I won't destroy the city. At that point, that prophecy wasn't even finished, was it? It get 10. Couldn't even find 10. But Isaac is the what? The promised seed. But keep reading. Get Genesis 17:19, Brother Josh. Go ahead and read that.
And Elohim said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
And with him, see, this is supposed to be perpetual, ongoing. And the promised seed was Isaac, but through Isaac was supposed to come Jacob, and through Jacob, the 12 sons, and through Judah, the Messiah come out of there. It's progressive. You wouldn't go and say, well, Abraham, not the one, because all of that stuff ain't came to pass yet. the Most High told Satan that I'm gonna put enmity between your seed and her seed, the seed of you, Satan, and the seed of the woman. Well, that woman had to come along, didn't she? Who was the woman that the seed come through that was gonna bruise his head? Mary. And do you know, from Abraham to Mary was almost 2,000. If you look it up, it'll say roughly 1,960 years was between Abraham and Mary. Progressive, partial. Am I right, Josh? Am I right, brother Josh?
I believe so.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the Song of Mary. Let's go. First John, we ain't gonna read all of it. Just the Song of Mary, more verses than just these few that we have here. But go ahead and read, brother Josh.
He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he hath sent empty away.
Stop right there, brother Josh. Stop right there. He hath filled the hungry with what? Good things. And the rich he has sent empty away. But I use Matthew 5:6. I'll read this one, brother Josh. He said, blessed are they, Yeshua is whoever Mary's singing about. She said he gonna fill the hungry with good things. And Yeshua, I'm telling you, he is what she was singing about. Her son that was going to be coming into this world. But it said, blessed, he said, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, they shall be filled. So that just means what he going to fill them with. When she said he shall fill the hungry with good things, righteousness. That's the law. The law is the good thing. Ask Paul. He said the law is holy, just, and good. Ask him. He'll tell you. Pick it up at Luke 1:54, brother Josh.
He hath holpen his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy. And he spake to our fathers, to Abram, and to his seed forever.
And to his seed forever. It's almost 2,000 years between Abraham and Mary. But you ain't see nobody talking about, so Abraham ain't the father. What that seed that they talking about? But we get here today, and that's what we talking about, ain't we? But so there are what? Partial what? Prophecies. Yeshua ain't have to do everything that even if somebody gave us an assignment to do, we can't do it all in one day, can we? We break it up, don't we? Most times. Unless it's like, well, today I want you to wash the car, cut the grass, and take out the trash. Unless it's something like that. But what Yeshua did, I think it was a little bit more heavier than that. But we're going to show you one of the best examples of what? Dual prophecies. We're going to read that, Josh. Matthew 24:15. This is the abomination of desolation. Go ahead and read, brother Josh.
When ye therefore see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, or at the temple, whoso readeth, let him understand.
Yeshua read this. He talking about the abomination of desolation. He said, Daniel spoke of this. He said, whosoever read it, let him what? Understand. Yeshua didn't say that. The translators added that in there to let you know. You need to, what he just said, you really need to understand what he's talking about. But the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel was what Antiochus Epiphanes did. You know the Maccabean revolt. We had the hammer. We ain't talking about MC. Y'all know when hammers. Can't touch this thing. We ain't talking about that hammer. We talking about Judas Maccabeus, the Maccabean revolt. What did Antiochus? This old wicked dude Antiochus Epiphanes. What did he do? Josh, read. What did he do, Josh?
Alexander the Great kingdom is divided, and Antiochus Epiphanes rises up. He desecrated the temple by
go ahead.
He desecrated the temple by offering pig's blood on the altar.
Whoa! Hold on right there. When he did that, that was the abomination of desolation. That caused the sacrifices to do what? Cease. It caused it to do what? Cease. Stop. You can't cook. Whoa. This dude cooked some pigs. He cooked some pigs on the altar of the Most High. See, when you read a lot of Christian dictionaries, they won't tell you this. But if you go read the Maccabees, you see that. He said, I wonder why these Christian, they just said he just desecrated the temple. Well, what did he do? They won't, do you know why they won't tell you, Brother Josh? Why they won't tell you what he did? What he actually did. They just say it's desecrated. Why won't they tell you that he actually offered pig's blood, Brother Josh?
Because then that mean they had to keep that law.
That mean, yeah, I got to keep that law. That mean they ain't supposed to be eating that pig. So in the millennial kingdom, when the sacrifices resume, the Yeshua is going to be a new temple built in Jerusalem. Is he going to let pigs be sacrificed, Brother Josh?
No.
We know he ain't. Brother Josh, is he going to let us sing this to him? Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You smell like a monkey. That's what we used to sing in elementary school. But is he going to let us sing happy birthday to him, Brother Josh?
You're going to be a part of them dead bodies when we go up.
Yeah, you're going to be part of them dead bodies. We're going to bring a cake out with 6,000 candles on there for him to blow out.
It'll be your last cake.
Yeah. Brother Josh, I know he gonna let us in New Jerusalem before in the millennial Jerusalem. I know he gonna let us knock on door to door, talking about trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. He gonna let us do that, right?
You're gonna be eating the lake of fire.
Yeah, but he gonna be eating the lake of fire. You're gonna be talking about hot, 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 hot. What's that song? Toyota's hot, 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 hot. You're gonna be hot, 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 and hollering. I'm sorry, too late, too late. Brianni, thank you for coming on in. We're grateful for you, sister. We're grateful for you. What else did Antiochus Epiphanes do, Brother Josh?
He burns the Torah scroll and forbid anyone to keep the Sabbath and the laws.
So far, Josh, what side is Sunday Christians on? Are they on the Most High side, or are they on Antiochus Epiphanes side?
Antiochus Epiphanes.
They on his side. They said pigs okay. He said pigs was okay. He said they were so okay. We're gonna put them on this altar right here. He burned the Torah scroll. That ain't nothing but the Bible they had. Burn the Bible up. The Torah. You know the law. Christians, you might well throw it in the fire too. Because you said we ain't none of that. And he forbade anyone to keep the Sabbath, just like today. When I was on the way, it was a lot of people on the expressway today. Weren't they? Don't keep no, so you ain't got to keep no Sabbath. You ain't got to keep no law. But that's what Christians doing today. What he do, I said auntie. What he do? I'm looking at auntie. What he do, Josh? What else he do?
He forces and kills anybody who doesn't eat swine.
See, the Christians today, that's all I got to do? Brother, man, I love pork chops. Them ribs, bro, get them over here. Is that all I got to do to keep you from killing me? Is not keep the Sabbath, not keep no laws, and eat pigs? That's all I got to do. That's why they don't want the Apocrypha in the Bible, don't you? You know that, don't you, Josh?
Of course.
But what else he do, Josh? What's the last thing he did to him?
He made them worship pagan gods on the 25th of every month.
On the 25th of every month, and he made them worship pagan gods, and he was making them celebrate his birthday the 25th of every month. People don't know this. That's all we gotta do is just sing happy birthday to you, Antiochus. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey, and you act and smell like one too. What did he do? This is all that he did. But Daniel prophesied of all this stuff. That's the abomination of desolation. You can go in there. I didn't put it all in here. We got 2 Hanukkah classes where you can go, where you can go see this. But we got, so Antiochus Epiphanes, he fulfilled that abomination of desolation prophecy. And guess who else did? Yeshua, he did too. You can go, man. I'm trying to. Let's read Daniel chapter 9, verse 24 to 27, brother Josh. Go ahead and read.
70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city, to finish the transgression, and to make an end of sins, and to make reconciliation for iniquity, and to bring in everlasting righteousness, and to seal up the vision and prophecy, to anoint the most holy. Know therefore and understand.
Know what? All right, start right there.
Understand.
Know therefore and what? Understand. Know therefore and what? Understand. Ain't that what Yeshua just said? He said, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, the temple, stand in the holy place. Whosoever read it, let him under. We got to get people to understanding, don't we? But keep reading, Josh.
That from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah, the Prince, shall be 7 weeks, and 62 weeks, and the street shall be built again, and the wall, even in troublesome times.
Go ahead.
And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself, and the people of the Prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. And the end thereof.
They shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. But go ahead, keep reading.
And the end thereof shall be with a flood, and unto the end of the war, desolation are determined.
Mm-hmm.
And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the obligation to cease. And for the overspreading of the abomination, he shall make it desolate even unto the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate.
This is the 70-week prophecy prophesying of the Messiah. But whatever he does, he causes the oblations to what? To cease, and the city will be what? Destroyed. They knew he was gonna be here in the you can also, I didn't put Daniel chapter 11 in here, but what he would be doing, he would be killed in the midst of the week. And Yeshua prophesied it in Matthew chapter 24 that I'm going to destroy this place. That's the abomination of desolation that causes anytime that the sacrifices are not done anymore. That's the abomination of desolation. Antiochus Epiphanes did it, and who else did it? Yeshua did it when Rome came against Jerusalem in 70 AD. You can go read Daniel chapter 11 too to get. I didn't put it. We'd be here all day, but that's just what I'm just trying to tell you. Let me make sure it's Daniel chapter 11. Let me make sure. Auntie said, "Is your back gonna be all right sitting on that stool? Feel good. Feel good. This stool feel good. I paid $30 for this stool. It better feel good." Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and you can read in Daniel chapter 11 where it's talking about Antiochus Epiphanes. It don't say Antiochus Epiphanes, but all of the stuff, it lines right up with him. Go watch the 2 Hanukkah classes. And we got 2 Hanukkah classes online. One is called Why Not Hanukkah, and the other one is called The Messiah in Hanukkah. Go into that all in detail. But here's the 70-week prophecies. Most Christians, they don't know nothing. You ask them, break down that 70-week prophecy, huh? What? Just it don't matter, just Jesus. That's what they say. But you got 7 sevens, 62 sevens, 1 7, and they all come out to 77. They are weeks of years. They're not literal years, they are weeks of years. So the 7-7 is it was actually 49 years when the temple in Jerusalem was rebuilt. The 434 weeks of years, that is 62 sevens, and everybody know that it lands you right in Yahushua, right in the middle. He come right. He's there in 30 AD, and that's that 1 7. See, some Christians say, well, that 1 7, that's still yet to come. That's where they get the 7-year tribulation period. No, that 1 7 is just is what Yeshua did. 30 AD, his ministry, and halfway through the ministry, he dies. At the end of it, the sacrifices cease in 70 AD. It's all been for that prophecy has been fulfilled. Jerusalem is being trodden down with Gentiles right now. But you can do that on to get the rest of that on your own. But out of Egypt I have called my son. When Yeshua and Joseph and Mary, they were running from Herod, and Matthew mentions out of Egypt I have called my son. And most Tanakh only Hebrews, people that only believe the Old Testament, people that don't believe in the Messiah, what they will say is that already happened. That already happened. That happened when Israel came out of Egypt. So you can't use that for the Messiah. That doesn't what? Because you can see these that in 3 places. Read Exodus 4:22 first, Josh.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus say Yahuwah, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Then read verse Hosea 11:1. Go ahead.
When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt.
So they said, see, that's when he already called him out of Egypt. That's what they say. They don't know that Israel was in Egypt again. Some of Israel, Judah, during Jeremiah's time. They were running. Some stuff popped off where somebody was killed, and they were scared that the person was going to retaliate against them. I think it was the governor that was over them was killed, and they were like, "Oh, he's gonna retaliate against us." And so they went to Jeremiah and said, "Pray to the Most High, please pray to him, and see if I think the guy name was Gil. Let me look it up. Let me see what his name. I can't remember all these hard names. I can't even pronounce it right. I'm gonna go to Jeremiah chapter 40 something, I believe. Hold on, Jeremiah. Boy, I always get in trouble. You got your Bible here with you, Auntie? Pull it up. Isaiah chapter 43. What does it say up above? Hurry up, Auntie. Page 704. I want you to tell the people, what does it say over your Jeremiah chapter 43? What does it say?
Jeremiah taken to Egypt.
Jeremiah taken where?
To Egypt.
Who?
Jeremiah.
He taken where?
To Egypt.
He been took to Paris, France.
Egypt.
Oh, he been took it to Martha's Vineyard.
To Egypt.
Egypt, just the southern house went. So the thing is, well, let me figure. Yeah, let me figure out this fellow's name. Who they was? Gedaliah. That was his name. Gedaliah. That's in chapter 41. He was the governor over the southern house, and somebody killed him. Some guy named Ishmael, not Abraham's son Ishmael, but another Ishmael killed him. And the Jews, they were scared that the people that were over them or the Babylonians were gonna get them for that, because they think that they did it. So they asked Jeremiah, pray for us and pray to the Most High and let him, whatever he tell us to do, we'll do it. And so Jeremiah told them, and he said, yeah, y'all cool, don't worry about it. And they were like, no, and they wanted to go to Egypt. And guess what? They went to Egypt. Yeah. But that's a whole nother story. But Matthew 2:15, brother Josh, go ahead and read that.
And was there unto the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Yahuwah, by the prophet, saying, out of Egypt have I called my son.
Out of Egypt have I called my son. Herod wanted to kill Yeshua. You know the Christmas story that the Christians like to tell? You know that they were going to destroy all of the male babies 2 years and under. The Most High said, take the boy, go on into Egypt. But he called him out of there later, didn't he? He did. You know, they'll say, see, you can't be that in Hosea 11:1, that's talking about Ephraim. We ain't gonna read all this, but he talking about Ephraim. No, but he told Ephraim they ain't going back. So out of Egypt, what? In verse 15, Joshua, what does it say? I have what?
Called my son.
I have called my son. Prophecies can fit more than one person, can't it? Yes. Let's just I ain't gonna even go to that one. I say that one for another lesson. But let's go to Elijah. We're gonna go to Elijah, the great day of the Most High. Malachi 4:1-6. Josh, go ahead and read.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Stop,
the
Josh.
day-
Stop, Josh. There is a day that's coming that what's gonna happen, Josh? That shall burn like a what?
Oven.
What that mean, Josh?
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. Y'all children on that back row back there, it's coming a day when the Messiah is coming back and it's gonna be hot. We ain't talking about no 100-degree hot. It's hot outside. But he only burning who? All that do what, Josh?
Wickedly.
All that do wickedly. People that don't obey their parents. Oh, you're gonna be burnt up in the oven. People that like to steal, you're gonna be burnt up in the oven. People that don't like to keep the Sabbath, you're gonna be burnt up like an oven. People that like to worship idols, burnt up in the oven. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Don't you let nobody talk you out your parachute, Yeshua. Don't you let nobody talk you out your life preserver, Yeshua. You better not let them. Ain't nobody talking me out of mine. I'm gonna be like y'all know Yosemite Sam. They used to be on Bugs Bunny. Try to take my parachute. I'm gonna be shooting them 2 guns like him. Bang, bang, bang. You varmint. Bang, 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 bang. Arr! They ain't gonna talk me out mine. Josh, you ever heard of Yosemite Sam?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Auntie Eyes Buck. Everybody in the back row said, what? What? He heard of him? Yeah. So he watched some Looney Tunes.
What's up, Doc?
As a matter of fact, you try to take my parachute, Yeshua, and my life preserver pursuit, I'm gonna be Looney Tunes on you. I'm gonna go Looney Tunes on you. You hear me? No. They already think I'm loony anyway. People think I'm loony. One time I was at work in the gym. I'd be just walking the gym, reading scriptures and stuff like that. Sometimes I don't even have the Bible. I just be quoting the scriptures. And somebody came in there. You all right in here? Also, everything okay. Hey, okay. Beat it. Get out of here. Beat it. Thank you for your concern, but this ain't none of your concern. Right? But go ahead, Josh, and go ahead and finish up verse 1.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahuwah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my
Go ahead.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
His tassels, y'all. Look that up. Kanaf. Tzitzits. See, the Christians, they done took the wings away from you. That woman with the issue of blood, she wouldn't have had nothing to grab if it was today. Would she? Go ahead, Josh.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
And by the way, go watch our class, The Hem of His Garment. It'll bless your life. It's all about these tassels, ain't it? Powerful class. Somebody was healed at that class. Wasn't you? You want me to tell them what? No, I ain't gonna tell them what it was. Dang, she said ain't none they concern. If y'all want to know, just go to rapminister.org and email I want to know, and I'll tell you. Auntie said, man, it'd be my last day coming up in here. Go ahead, Josh.
And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith Yahuwah of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel with the statutes and judgments.
What he gonna do?
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Now, this right here is going to be a classic example of more than one person fitting a prophecy. More than one person fitting a prophecy. So when they start talking on that yibbity yab, that gibbity gab, you take them through the scriptures and show them. But look at verse 4. It said, remember ye the last chapter in the Old Testament telling you to do what? Remember ye. What does ye mean, DJ? You. That D, he said you. You. Ye, you. You. Who? You who? You who? You. Remember the law of Moses, my servant. Man. But he said he gonna send who before the great and dreadful day of Yahuwah?
Elijah.
He gonna send Elijah. I'm gonna show you that he gonna send somebody else that fit this prophecy. Gonna be concerning John the Baptist, and it's gonna be concerning Elijah himself too. Dual, partial, triple prophet, double, triple prophecies. I've got that in there twice. I got that in there twice. But let's go to Matthew 11, chapter 11, verse 1 through 7. Josh, go ahead and read.
And it came to pass, when Yahusha had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples, he departed thence to teach and to preach in their cities.
All right, stop right there, Josh. Stop right there. I gotta make a little side thought. But he said, and it came to pass when Yeshua had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples. He stopped commanding it. What did he command and teach his disciples? So we're going to show you earlier in Matthew, because we had chapter 11. Let's go earlier in Matthew to see what he's been commanding and teaching them. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Read that, Josh. Matthew 5, 17 to 19. Let's see the first thing. We know that he was teaching them. Go ahead.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men.
What? Least who?
Commandments.
And what did he say that he didn't come to destroy?
The law of the prophets.
The law of the prophets. Oh, but keep reading, Josh.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
All right, good. But Josh, let's see what else he taught them. Let's go to chapter 7. Let's see what else he taught them. And by the way, in green, what are we getting ready to read? What does it say in green?
The definition of the law and the prophets.
This is the biblical definition for the law and the prophets. Go ahead and read, Josh.
Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets.
That is the law and the prophets. So it's telling you everything that the law and the prophets were saying. All it is saying is whatever you want men to do to you, you do it to them. That's what they taught. That's the law. That's what the law is anyway. If you love the Most High, you won't worship idols behind his back, will you? If you love your brother, you wouldn't mess with his wife, would you? That's the law. If you love your brother, you will let him rest on what day? You will let him rest. That's what these people don't get. They don't get this, do they? What's wrong with them, Auntie? See, this is what they like to say. This is what they like to say. Well, we just follow the 10. I said, good. I'm glad you do. What about number 4? Well, they read it. Remember the Sabbath. Well, except that one though. Huh? What kind of? See, yeah, hullabaloo. Finish it on up. What kind of hullabaloo? I say that at school, the children fall out laughing. Coach, you're so funny. You're so funny, Coach. I ain't joking. Get right. You know, when they doing something, a kid shoot the ball and they go over the backboard. I'm like, what kind of hullabaloo? That ain't what I just showed you. What I just do? What you just do? Oh, they love coming to my class. Matter of fact, what is it? Got blessed with this last week. I've been looking for one that keep your stuff cold for 2 and 3 days. And this, I'm gonna shout them out. The Ortizes. I taught all of their children. Their last child went through. So over almost a 20-year period, I taught all their children. And they said, thank you for being a good teacher all these years. I said, well, that's all right. Just what I wanted to. The Ortizes. Enoch, Amy, and Zoe. Ortiz. Good people. Great people. Their dad helped me do soccer one year too. Yeah. Trying to tell y'all, man. Where was I? Therefore, all the things you want, man, there you go. So you tell them, Adam, you know, they'll say, well, you know, we just the law over with. No, it ain't over with. It's not over with. I'm telling you that even Adam would have had to do all of the 10 that we got, even the Sabbath. So let's just say Adam never sinned. Let's say he didn't eat the fruit. Him and his wife didn't eat the fruit. Let's just say they didn't. Would the Most High let Adam and Eve worship another Elohim? No. Would he let them make graven images? No. Would all of the people would Adam still have to honor the Father above and the earth, his mother? Yes. Would Adam still have to keep the Sabbath? Yes, because the Most High gave it to him. That's what they always say. See, the Most High made the Sabbath for man, not man for the Sabbath. Yeah, he made it for Adam. He gave it to him. Rest. The Most High rested. See, I grant you your little pigs. If you still want to eat porky, you know, that's all for. If you want to go ahead, I ain't granting you that, but I'm just saying, let's just break it down to the 10. You still got to keep that Sabbath. Don't you? So when the earth is populated with all kind of people, Josh, would the Most High allow the people to steal from each other, even if nobody has sinned before? But wouldn't it still be possible for them to take something that's not theirs? But would the Most High let them do it?
No, he wouldn't let them.
It'll still be that's wrong. Let's keep it pushing, man. Let's see the last thing he taught them before we get back to Elijah. Go ahead. What else did? Because it said because we just reading. It said when it came to pass when Yeshua had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples. So let's see one of the last things before we got to chapter 11. What did he do? What did he say to me? What did he teach?
Not everyone that saith unto me, Adonai, Adonai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say
he that what? He that what?
Doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Okay, what would that will probably be, Josh?
The commandments that came from heaven.
The commandments. When somebody have a last will and testament, that's their words to whoever is for them to what? To do. Everybody go, if you got a rich uncle and you call to the reading of the last will and testament, ain't nobody gonna be late, are they? Ain't nobody gonna be late. Brother Ronnie call you, hey, Brother Ronnie, I ain't gonna be able to make Sabbath service because my uncle will being read that day. I said the Most High will being read that day too. What they gonna pick? they going to pick Uncle Bobo. We're going to see Uncle Bobo today. We'll catch you next week. Wait, hold on. Are the words in Uncle Bobo will gonna change between now and whenever ever? No, that lawyer ain't gonna do nothing. If you couldn't make it for some reason, he gonna come to you. See, you see what kind of emphasis we put on your boss asks you to, he give you a choice. Hey man, I got a little extra overtime. You want to work that overtime? You said, no, it's a Sabbath. Well, no, that ain't what most people do. Man, I'm gonna get this time and a half, bro. They want that time and a half. That sometimes it be double time, don't it? Before I knew the truth, when I used to work in warehouses and stuff, when they talk about who want to work overtime, me. You hear me? Me. I said, what is it? What is it? Time and a half? This time or double time? They say, oh, it's time and a half. I still be there. Now, if they were just like your regular time, oh man, get out of here with that. Trying to tell y'all, we treat the Most High like he nothing, don't we? Kick him to the curb, don't we? Pour scotch down his throat and kick him down the stairs. That's what we do to him, don't we? And then we say what? He'll forgive you. Okay. Go ahead, Josh.
Many will say to me in that day, Adonai, Adonai, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Or the New King James Version, I love the way it say. What it say, Josh?
That work lawlessness.
Lawlessness. I wish they would just call it what it is. See, iniquity just sounds so fancy, don't it? Lawless, wicked, evil, satanic works. But let's pick it back up there, because now that we see what he had made an end of commanding his disciples, we see all the kind of stuff he was telling them for however long that was, right? Because now it's time to do some work, y'all. Go ahead, Josh. Pick it up in verse 2.
Oh, now when John had heard in the prison the works of Messiah, he sent 2 of his disciples and said unto them, art thou he that should come, or do we look for another? Yahusha answered and said unto them, go and show John again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear. The dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached to them. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. And as they departed, Yahusha began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind?
And he said, Yeshua asked the multitudes, he said, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? So that should be ringing bells to you when Yeshua said that, but we're going to pick it up in verse 8. We'll get to it in a minute. Go ahead, Josh.
But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messengers before thy face, which shall prepare the way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violence take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come.
So that was the prophecy that was fulfilled. John the Baptist was who? Elijah, that was to come. But it said, brother Ronnie, that's Elias. That's Elijah, stupid. How you know that Elias equals Elijah? The word is Helios. Who is it, Josh? In that red box. It said, who does it say?
Elijah.
Elijah. Elijah. Elias is Elijah. Let's go to the birth of John being foretold. Let's just further show you this was the Elias or the Elijah that was to come. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead and read.
There was in the days of Herod, the king of Judah, a certain priest named Zacharias, of the course of Abba, And his wife was of the daughter of Aaron, and her name was Elizabeth. And they were
Mhm.
both righteous before Elohim, walking in all the commandments and ordinances of Yahuwah, blameless.
What were they doing, Josh?
Walking in all the commandments and ordinances,
How were they doing it though?
blamelessly,
And not only that, and they both were what, Josh?
righteous.
So what? I told a preacher this before. I said, he said, can't nobody keep the commandments flawlessly, blamelessly. I said, is that your final answer? That's your final answer? Yeah. So you could go in the Bible and you could show me. I said, yeah. He said, brother, I don't know what kind of Bible you got. The same kind you got. And we read that. And I said, what'd that say? He said, well, that was a special God, he made a special exception for them. I said, no. You always say that he is not a respecter of persons. Well, I got to study that a little bit more. Then what's the most famous quote of all? I can do all things through what? Ooh, how about keep the Sabbath except that? What you just said? What's going on? You just said I can do all things. And really, that all things is all the things that are written in the law. That's the we got an all things class coming. If people don't know that, you can do it through Hamashiach. That strengthens you. Stop lying. It's the biggest lie going. See, Satan, no, it's over for him. It's curtains for him. You know, curtains. What they mean when they say curtains? It's over. That's the end of the play. When them curtains shut up, it's it. It's curtains for you. You remember before you? Hey, cut it. No, man. Let's get it. Let's go skip to verse 13. Go ahead and read, brother Josh.
But the angel said unto him, fear not, Zacharias, for thy prayer is heard, and thy wife Elizabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John. And thou shalt have joy and gladness, and many shall rejoice at his birth. For he shall be great.
Whoa. They gonna do what? Rejoice. Who birth they gonna be rejoicing at, brother Josh?
John
the Baptist. Why don't Christians see? They always tell the Christmas story. Why don't they never have? It's Johnimus. How come we don't have Johnimus? Josh, have you ever celebrate Johnimus? But look, you say they're gonna have joy and gladness at his birth. Mary Johnimus. Tasha, Sister T, I said your name already, but you ever been to Johnimus? Had a Johnimus? Did you make I know you got a Johnimus tree. Didn't it just say it's okay that we many gonna rejoice at his birth? Here come Johnimus, coming down Johnimus Lane. Oh boy, my goodness. But keep reading, brother Josh.
For he shall be great in the sight of Yahuwah, and shall drink neither wine nor strong drink, and shall be filled with the Holy Ghost, even from his mother's womb.
He gonna be what? We gotta wait all the way. We gotta wait all the way to Acts chapter 2. We gotta wait to Pentecost, which is tomorrow. Nobody gonna be keeping Pentecost, even though they say I'm in the Pentecostal church. They ain't keeping no Pentecost. Are they? Shoot, I better be quiet before they start keeping Johnimus. Yeah, brother Ronnie said we can keep Johnimus. Hey, brother Josh, we having a Johnimus feast. You coming?
No, I'm gonna let pass on now. He was born, so
he was born. We don't see them keeping Johnimus all the time, do we? But go ahead, keep reading, Josh.
And many of the children of Israel shall he turn to Yahuwah their Elohim, and he shall go before him in the spirit and in power of Elias or Elijah, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for the master.
See, that's Elijah's job. That's what's Elijah's job. We're gonna show you that the real Elijah, that prophecy fit how many people? John and who else? Elijah himself. See, y'all want me, these people want me to believe them that this don't fit John, because according to them, it don't fit John either. And they say, y'all been waiting on that Jesus to come back. Man, you've been waiting for a Messiah longer than me. If that wasn't him, you've been waiting longer, bruh, sis. Akoti, you've been waiting longer. My goodness. But let's go to Matthew 3:1-4. Go ahead and read that, Josh.
In those days came John the Baptist, preaching in the wilderness of Judea, and saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, preparing the way of Yahuwah, make his path straight. And the same John had his raiment of camel's hair and a leathern girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey.
Locusts and wild honey. Y'all ever seen some locusts? I don't think Brother Ronnie gonna ever partake in that. It might be, but I ain't gonna see. I saw some Hebrew brothers and sisters a few years ago. They had a little feast or something, and somebody brought something with grasshoppers and locusts in, and they all were they are all looking at each other like, he was like, no, this clean to eat. And they was like, I know it is, but so they were like, hey, we gonna go and taste it, and they were. And one brother just ate it, and grasshopper leg was out his mouth. Ah! Did John do the Nazarite vow? It looked like he did. He was hairy. No razor touched him. They probably cut him, and then he didn't do it. It don't say that, but that's part of the Nazarite vow. And he, when the Nazarite vow, you let your hair grow back and the razor don't come up on you no more. Could have been. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me. But John came in the spirit of who? Elijah. Watch this. 2 Kings. See, now we see that John in verse 4, he had camel's hair and leather girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey. Okay, Josh, let's read 2 Kings 1:8. What was it? How was Elijah dressed?
And they answered him, he was an hairy man and girt with a girdle of leather about his loins. And he said, it is Elijah the Tishbite.
Man, he was dressed like He-Man. Y'all seen He-Man? But he was a hairy man. But that's why John was wearing camel's hair, so that he could simulate the hair that Elijah had. Same thing. We seen that before too with Jacob and Esau. Which one of them was hairy? Esau. But to get the blessing, what Rebecca do? She sent Jacob in there with what? Camel hair. Then you go on in there now, boy. You want that blessing in there, boy, don't you? Yeah. But let's go to Matthew 17. Till we almost done with Elijah, but let's get that 17, 10-13, Josh. Matthew 17, 10-13.
And his disciples asked him, saying, why didn't say the scribes that Elias must first come? And
now, this is after. Hold on. This is. I should have set it up. This is at the Mount of Transfiguration. They coming down from the Mount of Transfiguration. Yeshua said, "Don't tell nobody till I be risen again." And so then they asked him, "Well, why it say Elias must come first?" But pick it up at verse 11, Josh.
And Yahusha answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist.
So there's one person fulfilling that prophecy, Now let's see, because Yeshua said he still said Elijah is gonna come first. But I tell you, he already done came. Make your mind up, Yeshua. Oh, wait a minute. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. We used to sing that in Abundant Grace Fellowship. Make your mind up. Either you will or you won't. You do or you don't. You gotta make up your mind. You got it. And then they said, will it be God or will it be Baal? I grew up in the church. Y'all know that, don't I? Know all the doctrines and the ins and outs and the whatnots. But no rain. James 5:17. Read that, Josh. Elijah, what's he supposed to do?
Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months.
3 years? Can you imagine 3.5 years it ain't raining? Woo, them crops ain't gonna be now. Ain't gonna be a lot of people with chapped lips too, ain't it? I'm trying to tell you. You know, just go out there and do like in the book of Eli. He had some cat oil. You know, cat oil. He's like, I got some cat oil. You know, we can trade and buy with the cat oil. That dude was like, no, I don't want that. But anyway, let's go. Let's see Elijah truly coming. You know, because what Yeshua just said, he said Elias truly shall come first. But he's saying that John was Elias according to the what? The spirit. He operated in the spirit of Elijah. Then you got some people teaching reincarnation, that John was reincarnated as Elijah. Stop it. It don't, man, stop. It's all kind of doctrines out there. I done heard them all, but we're going to show you another Elijah and John. Who wrote Revelations?
John.
And then we're finna show you an Elijah right here. Go ahead and read, Josh. This is the truth. Elijah is one of these people. That's why Jews today, when they do Passover, they leave a seat for who? They leave a seat for Elijah because they know he coming. Did we leave a seat for Elijah at Passover? It wasn't enough seats for him. we ain't leave no seat. Yeshua didn't give us instructions to leave no seat for Elijah, did he? Now, had he came in here and showed up, we put that camera on him. Oh, right ministry got Elijah up in here. Elijah, some power going on in here. But we ain't say no seat for Elijah. No food neither. Ate all the bitter herbs up, didn't we? Ate them up. Bert back there eating something up back there. I just hear crunching. But anyway, go ahead and read, Josh.
And there was given to me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel
a measuring rod. Go ahead.
And the angel stood, saying, Rise, and measure the temple of Elohim, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple, leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. 42
months. Go ahead.
And I will give power unto my witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
How much is that actually, Josh?
1,260 days.
1,200 and what? 60 days or 3.5 years. Go ahead.
These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before Elohim of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have the power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and having power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will.
But Josh, who do one of them sound like that it rain not in the days of their prophecy? Who that sound like?
Elijah.
It sound like Elijah. And most Hebrews believe that one of the 2 witnesses, they said for a certain one of them gonna be who? But that's going to be when Elijah shall truly come before the great and dreadful day of Yahuwah. Because if you keep reading 11, as you keep reading 11, you keep on reading, the 7 trump sound in. Yahushua is going to be coming back, y'all. Yeshua, the people that they call Jesus, he coming back. It been 2,000 years. Well, your Messiah, it been 6,000. Come on, bruh. At least I had somebody to come. You ain't have nobody to come. You ain't had nobody even look like. You see what I'm saying? But okay, but go pick it up at verse 7. These two witnesses.
And when they shall have finished their testimonies, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our master was crucified. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their bodies to be put in graves.
How inhumane. Somebody dead in the street, you won't even bury him. But go ahead, Josh.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these 2 prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Elohim entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
But what they do, they made merry and gave each other gifts. That must be Johnimus. They keeping Johnimus right there. Sound like Christmas, don't it? I ain't saying it is, but maybe it was Johnimus. I don't know. We gonna start celebrating Johnimus around. No, man, get out of here. And by the way, too, Brother Guy, Brother Isaac, thank you for coming on in today. I just forgot I didn't say anything to you guys. My apologies. And I don't see Rojah Lee either. Sister Rosetta, if you're there, hallelujah, sister. Shabbat shalom to you. But let's go to another one, the virgin birth, because this the one they love. Ain't no man can't be born without no woman. Adam, was he come with a woman?
No.
They shoot themselves in the foot with that. You say you believe the Old Testament. Show me the woman that brought Adam into this world. They need to sit down and shut up and go keep Johnimus. That's a new one. I just made that up today, Johnimus. Johnimus. When I send y'all them feast day calendars out, we're going to have Johnimus on there too. Y'all ain't coming for that day, are you? Auntie said, oh, there she goes, Sister Rose. Auntie said Johnimus sound like a STD. What? Okay, but let's get on the virgin birth. On that note, Josh, read Isaiah 7:14. Go ahead and read.
Therefore, Yahuwah himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel.
So we're going to go to the prophecy that we say Yeshua, he meets this prophecy. Read Matthew 1:22 and 23, Josh.
Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of Yahuwah by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel.
Which interprets what?
Elohim with us.
Elohim with us. Now, Emmanuel means what? What did it say it means? Elohim with us. Now, so, and I would get most Christians don't know that Isaiah 7:14 was about Isaiah's son. You want to know how we know? Because the very next chapter it tell you. Go ahead, Josh.
And I went unto the prophetess, and she conceived and bare a son. Then said Yahuwah to me, call his name Mezralel Hi, y'all. Bye.
Yeah, and that's why you got to get you one of these good Bibles right here. It'll tell you what that mean. It'll tell you what that mean. Hold on, let a brother pull it up for you real quick. Let me pull it up for you. I tell you, if you can find an ever increasing faith study, I gave out one to people in this ministry. I gave out one. The Jamesons, I got one and they got one. And Auntie, I was able to find her one online, weren't we? We was able to get one, but I can't find no more. I be looking every now and then because Brother Josh and Brother Sterling, they both said they want a copy. And so I think Josh asked first, then Sterling. So Josh would be first, then Sterling, whenever they come up. And it means that Meher Shalah Habash, it means speed the spoil, hasten the booty. Speed the spoil, I mean the spoils of war, hasten the booty. That's what it means. Most High was just telling them, y'all been doing wrong, Israel. But anyway, they know this. They'll say, see, that's talking about that shall be that's that's talking about Isaiah's son, Meher Shalah Hashabaz. But what did I already tell you? That prophecies can fit how many people? More, 2, 3. It can be more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 100. We gonna show you how it can be to thousands. You got to keep listening to the class to find that out. Because even the Muslims know that it's gonna be a virgin birth. They all know that. Surah 19, I'll read it, Josh, 19 through 20. Well, you can read it, Josh. Go ahead and get Surah 19 through 21, actually. Go ahead and read that.
He said, I am the messenger of your Lord to grant you a pure son. She said, how can I have a son when no man has touched me? I have never been unchaste. And he said, thus say your Lord, it is easy for me. We will render him a sign for the people and mercy from us. This is a predestined matter.
The Quran tell you that. They know this. But you got to be careful. You really have to be careful when you say there is no virgin birth. You are very close to blaspheming the spirit. And ain't no coming back from that. So they'll say, well, it just means the word virgin is alma. That just means it could be, it don't mean that the woman, because they say Joseph the daddy. If Joseph the daddy, we in trouble. We got a virgin birth class. Go watch it. Joseph come from the seed of Jeconiah. It's a curse on that seed. He can't be. If Joseph the daddy, we in trouble. I'm going to tell you like Maury Povich said, Joseph, you are not the father. Y'all ever seen that on TV? Where a woman come up there bringing a man up there. This his baby. Look, put the picture up here. Look just like him. Look at him. They know the same. I tell them you feed them long enough, they going to look like you. Look, see, look, he knows her nose. He knows her nose. And then Maury come back and say, when it comes to the case of 3-year-old so-and-so, Joseph, you are not the father. Then the woman run out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, who could it be? You know who it could be. You know it wasn't him. She said one of the 7. Yeah, you got to be patient, Brother Sterling. You got to be patient to see. But they'll say Alma. Josh, what does Alma mean in the Hebrew? Read over to the right. What does it mean?
Virgin.
What else?
Maid, damsel.
What else? Damsel. Virgin. What else?
Virgin, what else? Young woman.
What else?
Of marriageable age. Maid.
And what else?
Newly married.
See, they'll just say it could just be a woman. It don't necessarily mean they ain't never been touched before. Okay, we gonna bust all that up. But go ahead and read, Josh. What does it say in that little paragraph right there?
There is no instance where it can be proved that Alma designates a young woman who is not a virgin.
Mm.
The
Read that
fact of
again.
it,
Read
there
that
is no
again.
there is no instance where it can be proved that Alma designates a young woman who is not a virgin.
Okay, keep reading.
The fact of virginity is obvious in Genesis 24:43, where Alma is used of one of who was being sought as a bride for Isaac.
Right. But they'll just tell you it just means a young woman. Not or it can be any woman. But what did Mary tell the angel in the Quran? I ain't never been with nobody. But let's go to Genesis 24 because this damsel is Rebecca. We're gonna see her. Go ahead. We're gonna show you her being called a Alma and a Bethula. See, because they'll play that when they're talking about Rebecca, it uses her virgin. It uses Bethula. Read, Josh.
And let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let
And
down
this
thy
is, matter of fact, this is Abraham's most trusted servant going to find a wife for his son, Isaac. Go ahead.
let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink, and she shall say, drink, and I will give the camels drink also. Let the same be she that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast shown kindness unto my master. And it came to pass, before he had done speaking that, behold, Rebekah came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Melchah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin.
You look good. She looked good. Like my wife was very fair to look on, wasn't she? Oh, yeah. Well, she is very fair to look on. She said was. I'm talking about at the time. Go ahead. Go ahead, Josh.
A virgin, neither have any man known her.
All right, so they'll say, that's it, Josh. That's good. But they'll say, see, that virgin is different from the Isaiah virgin. Okay, we're going to show you this same virgin, like Madonna, like a virgin. She said she was touched for the very first time. Nah, Dennis Rodman. Who else? Guy. Who else? Who? Tupac. You weren't like no virgin. Sorry, Madonna. I'm just saying you can't be making songs like that, and that ain't you. Come on down to Rap Ministries. You get your life right. We'll baptize you, and you can become a part of the virgin that's gonna go to New Jerusalem. You become a new creature. That's the only way you're gonna become a virgin. I'm just sorry to break it to you, Madonna. I ain't never liked her music, no way. You did? Get her out of here. Get out of here. All right, but let's see this same damsel. So we just was at verse 17. Let's go to verse 18, Josh.
And she said, drink, my lord. And she hasted and let down her pitcher upon her hand and gave him drink. And the damsel ran.
Hold on. We skipping to verse 28. Go skip to verse 28. Go ahead.
Then the damsel ran and told them of her mother's house these things.
Skip to verse 43.
Behold, I stand by the well of water, and it shall come to pass that when the virgin cometh forth to draw water. That virgin, that Alma, that's the same word, Alma, or virgin for Isaiah 7:14. Same one. Y'all better stop listening to these people. When a woman has not known a man, what they make her? Did Mary say she had never known a man? Okay, but Deuteronomy, we ain't gonna read all this, but you see it. You see it. But let's go back to Luke. Luke 1:26-35. Read that, Josh. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from Elohim unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary.
She was who? What was her name?
Mary.
And this same Mary in the Quran, what she tell this same angel? She had never what?
Known a man.
She ain't known no man. We got a lot of them up in rap ministries, don't we? Yeah, we ain't let nobody sully them, are we? No. Get y'all bride prices together now. These some $1 million virgins in here, ain't they? Yeah. Well, no. Inflation. These some $5 million virgins in here. But Josh, what does virgin in the Greek mean? It's parthenos. What does it mean in the Greek?
A virgin, a marriageable maiden, a woman who has never had sexual intercourse with a man.
A woman who has what? A woman who has what?
Never had sexual intercourse with a man.
And what the one? And so you got some people out here teaching men can't be virgins. So letter A down there, Josh. What did it say?
One who has never had intercourse with a woman.
So if you a man and you ain't never had intercourse with a woman, what that make you, Josh?
A virgin.
A virgin. You can go in Revelation and it tell you that who are these? These are them that have never been, Man, stop playing. Matter of fact, let Brother Ronnie look that up for you, because you'll have it's some people out there teaching a man can't be a virgin. What kind of stuff? Man, who get these people the authority to teach and preach? I just don't get it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it, I'll just have to email it to you. It says, who are these? Man, I can't. Let's see. I always put my foot in my mouth. Hold on. It's around here somewhere. Let's see. I think this is it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, here we go. This is Revelation chapter 14. This is the Lamb and 144,000. It said, these are the ones who were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are the ones who follow the Lamb wherever he goes. These were redeemed from among men. Stop, man. Stop teaching that damnable heresy doctrine, man. If a man, you ain't never had no relations, you a virgin. Stop acting stupid, Cupid. But pick it up at verse 28, Brother Josh. Go ahead.
And the angel came unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the master is with thee, blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with Elohim. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shalt call his name Jesus, Yahusha. And he shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And
he shall be called who? He should be called who?
Son of the Highest.
The who?
The highest.
See, they always say, well, Jesus don't never say he was the Son of God. He don't got to. Other people said it for him. We know Gabriel just said he who, Josh?
Son of the Highest.
And
Yahuwah Elohim shall give unto him the throne of his father David.
So I'm a man. If I have a son, what does that make him? But what does that make him? He a man too, ain't he? He a man child, ain't he? So the Most High is a Elohim. He's a God, right? So if his son is born, what is he? He a God too. See, close that door, please. Thank you. So if a monkey get pregnant and have a monkey, what they got? A monkey. A dog can have a dog. What they got? So when a Elohim has a son, what would that make him, Josh?
Elohim.
They will make him an Elohim too. What's wrong with it? I don't see why it's so hard to get. If somebody you get it, I don't see what's so hard about it. But keep reading, Josh.
And he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. Then said Mary unto the angel, How shall this be, seeing I know not a man? And the
She
angel
don't what?
answered,
Whoa. She what? Well, let's go back, Josh. She is what? Espoused to a what?
a man whose name was Joseph.
She espoused to him, but some verses later said she don't. So she didn't know Joseph, as in I don't know who he is. No, she was espoused to him. She just didn't, know him. You know what that means. They got on the get down. They had never got on the get down yet, right? She said, "I know not a man." What the angel say to her after that in verse 35, Josh?
Said unto her, The Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that the holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of Elohim.
The power or the spirit of the highest is gonna come upon her. That's the most high. That's the most high son. That ain't Joseph's son. So stop acting. See, people keep saying that even the devil got together. No, and Adam knew his wife. And what she do, Josh? After Adam knew his wife, what she do?
She conceived and bare Cain.
She bore Cain. And said,
I have gotten a man from Yahuwah.
In Genesis 19, Lot, he was finna give his two daughters away. They ain't never known no man. Y'all can have it. We ain't gonna read that. But we already know. When you don't know a man, Numbers 31, 17 to 18, this is when they return from a war. Read that, Josh.
Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that have known man by lying with them. But all the women, children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
So how do you know a man in the Bible, Josh?
Yeah,
by doing what with it? By lying with them. We're trying to keep it PG, brother.
Oh, my bad.
You gotta lie with him to know him. All right, so we ain't gonna read this, but Adam mama was the earth. That's what he came out of. You can read that on your own. But again, dual prophecies. Can y'all see that so far? Can you see that, Josh? There are dual, partial, double and triple prophecies, Josh.
I can see the dual and triple.
Yeah, but most people don't know that Yeshua died at the end of the world, do they? Or age. Your Bible says he died at the end of the world. That's why people love to hide behind old translation. That should say age. But go ahead and read, Josh. Hebrews 9, 24 to 26.
For Christ is not entered into the holy place made with hands, which are the figures of the true, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of Elohim for us.
Stop. Who goes into the presence of the Most High for us?
The Messiah.
Oh, we go for ourselves.
He go for us.
People, I just came out the presence of the Lord. Ain't that what they say? You ain't came out no presence of the Lord. I know you ain't came out his presence and you just ate a bacon sandwich. You ain't came out his presence. You done ate a one of them on Maine and Rhode Island and all them places, them crab lobster sandwiches they known for, but you just came out the presence of the Most High. No, Yeshua would do that for you. He go into the tabernacle up there, that the one that Moses used to go down into, the one that was down in that tent, didn't he? But skip to verse 26, Josh.
For then must he often have suffered since the foundation of the world. But now, once in the end of the world, hath he appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself.
He died at the what? What did he say? At the what of the what?
End of the world.
End of the world. That word is aeon. That means properly an age. It should say age. Look, you see that? A lot of times, Paul said, upon whom the ends of the world have come. So what we still doing here then? If the ends of the world are come, at the end of the different ages, I done showed y'all. You had the creation age, the Hebrew age, what's after the Hebrew age? The grace age. Then we're gonna go into the millennial age, and then we're gonna go into the what? Eternal age. See, y'all don't understand this. Y'all do. Y'all been with me a long time. The gospel has been preached to all the world before, ain't it? That what? Look at this. And the gospel of this, read that what Yeshua said, Josh.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Then shall the end come. What did Paul say, Josh? Read. We're gonna read the whole thing on this one, Josh. Go ahead and read.
We give thanks to Elohim. We give thanks to Elohim and the Father of our Master Yahusha Messiah, praying always for you. Since we heard of your faith in Messiah Yahusha and of the love which ye have to all his saints, all these saints, for the hope which he laid up for you in heaven, wherefore ye have heard before in the word of the truth of the gospel, which is come unto you as it is in all the world, and bring it forth fruit.
Whoa. Paul said what had been taught in all the world?
The gospel.
Yeah. Has he? No. He was just talking about then, their time. What does it say? And Paul even said that it was preached to who, Josh? Start at was.
Was preached to every creature which is under heaven.
Huh? The gospel? How did Paul know that? He went and talked to every creature that was under heaven. You see, every creature. But Christians say every creature is good if you pray over and eat it, don't they? So if the gospel was preached to every creature, what kind of creatures Paul talking about? People, ain't he? So, but in Timothy, he said that every creature is good. For it is sanctified by the word of the Most High. And with what? Prayer. My goodness. See, we gotta get some understanding around here. But let's go. We off the virgin birth. If you teaching that Yeshua was not born, he had to come like the first Adam came, without a what? Man. Without a what? Man. All right, Josh. Let's get this. That we finish show, y'all. This one gonna get you. Go ahead, Josh. The end of time. Go ahead.
And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
Keep
but
going.
Thou, O Daniel, set up the words. And
how old are these people? They got weak bladders. They going in and out too much. You let them know that when they come back in here. They going in and out too much. The same people. Let me see. Keep on going.
But Thou, O Daniel, set up the
Pastor
words.
Ronnie got to get on some people today. We gonna respect us. We gonna respect the spirit up in here. Yeah, I am. Y'all sit down and tighten up. You'll be all right. Go ahead.
Set up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
All right. So we're going to show you that even this is that this kind of happened partially. This happened partially. Yeshua did it partially, and he going to finish it all the way up too. So we're going to go to Yeshua to partially fulfill this, but will ultimately fully fulfill it. Josh, go ahead and read Matthew 27:50-54.
Yahusha, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from top to bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. And
Mhm.
the graves were open, and many bodies of the saints which slept arose, and came out of the graves after his resurrection, and went into the holy city, and appeared unto many.
And did what?
Appeared unto many.
And did what?
Appeared unto many.
But what was opened up, Josh?
The graves.
And what happened?
Many bodies of the saints which slept arose.
They came up out of there, didn't they? But read what the centurion said, brother Josh.
Now when the centurion and they that were with him watching Yahusha saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, truly this was the Son of Elohim.
See, he don't gotta say that I'm the Son of God. What other people say it for him? This another instance. They said. The demons said it. You remember they said, what have we to do with the son of Yeshua, thy son of Yah? They said it. This centurion, he just said it. Gabriel, when he came down and talking to Mary, he said it. So if they all said it, do I gotta say it? Huh? I mean, did he have to say it? If they saying it, he ain't gotta say it. They speak it for him. All the YouTube channels. So we're not gonna read all this, but we know at the last trump, all of the people, all of those that died in Yeshua, they coming with him, ain't he? But some people say, but that prophet in there, it said that say, Brother Ronnie, it said Michael the Prince shall stand up. They should stand up. So is Jesus Michael? No, Yeshua is not Michael. You want to know how? Do you want to know how I know that? Because Yeshua, Michael, when they were arguing over the body of Moses, he wouldn't even rebuke Satan, would he? But we see Yeshua, what he was doing, rebuking them left and right, wasn't it? Talking to Satan, no, it is written, for you shall not, the man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. Away with you, Satan. They not the same person. At Daniel chapter 12, when Michael the Prince stand up, Yeshua telling him, stand up, blow your what? Trump. Matter of fact, read 1 Thessalonians 4:16. That's what I wanted to get out of here, Josh. When he come back with all them saints, what he gonna do?
For Yahweh himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trump of Elohim, and the dead in Messiah shall rise first.
According to Daniel, which archangel gonna be doing this, Josh?
Michael.
But Yeshua just had to give you a little taste of first fruits with when he died and when he resurrected. When he resurrected, them saints came up out of them graves. He had to give you a little taste of getting little first fruits. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna fully fulfill it later. We're gonna show you when. Trying to tell you, man, this Bible is so wonderful, ain't it? It's better than Power and Empire, Romeo and Juliet, ain't it? But where we at? Michael is not. The Jehovah Witnesses, do y'all hear that? Michael and Yeshua is not the same person. Stop that, please. Look. Oh, okay. I'll let them both come in before they get this wrath. Sit down. Hand me them keys. Y'all give me them keys. Because y'all in and out. I gotta do you like grandmama. Will you stay in or stay out? Y'all gotta start respecting this spirit up in here, the Holy Spirit. The word going forth. You be all right. You ain't in here but 2 hours. But let's go. I think Brother Ronnie don't care about rebuking. Yeah, I don't care nothing about rebuking you, none of y'all. Me too, I can get rebuked if I'm wrong. Now, read verse 12 in chapter 12, verse 7, Josh.
And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven,
keep reading.
Now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our Elohim, and the power of his Messiah. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our Elohim day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Oh, who overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, Josh?
Michael overcame Satan by the blood
Michael
of the Lamb.
and his angels. Michael and who?
His angels.
It's Michael and his angels. They overcame Satan by the blood of the Lamb. So Michael overcame Satan by his own. No. Cut that out. They are not the same person. Jehovah's Witnesses. I believe it's Jehovah's Witnesses. I think the Seventh-day Adventists kind of believe that too. No. Not only that, why when it say they overcame him by the blood of Michael? Why they don't say that? Because that's not it. We see the great dragon. They call him serpent. They call him devil, and they call him Satan, ain't they? They calling him all his names. Sit down, people. See, we got amateurs running the show, don't we? You got to be responsible with this word, don't you? You got to just put out truth. Let's go to the final fulfillment of Daniel 12. Revelation 20, Josh, get it. Go ahead and get it.
And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the keys of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on that dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Bound. He bound. Gonna be bound 1,000 years. See, all of this. Look here, y'all. All of this stuff, you can't do all of this all at one time, can you? Bible prophecy has to take place over what? Time. Let the chips fall first, y'all. What?
Right here, it said 21, and I saw one angel.
Well, it's just gonna be one that's just gonna bind him. Yeah. But go ahead, Josh.
And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahusha, and for the word of Yah, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, nor received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Messiah 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Go ahead.
But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished.
Okay, stop right there. This is the ones that's going to be rising to what? Everlasting shame, like Daniel chapter 12 said. 12 and 2 said. See, Yeshua got a first fruit in what? He got a first fruit in Matthew when he what? When he rose up. Now, at the end, now we got wicked at the end of the 1,000 years. Now wicked people rising up. See, people read Daniel and they think that the ones that raise to everlasting life, rise to everlasting life, that they supposed to raise up at the same time the one from everlasting shame. No, it's periods between that. What's the period? 1,000 years. Partial prophecy. Yeshua left, and them folks that walk around Jerusalem when Yeshua was walking around, he walked around a while. Y'all know that, don't you? How long did he walk around? Nobody don't know. And yeah, brother Kelvin Ben Yahuwah, yeah, thank you. He said the Seventh-day Adventists and the Jehovah's Witness believe angel is Yahusha. They both believe it. I believe it's Brother Ronnie don't know either. I think it was 40 days they walked around. He's showing. Let's go to it. Matthew. They walked around. What would you be like if you seen grandma walking around? Oh, what grandma when he got it? They showed themselves, didn't they? Somebody look that up. I ain't got time to look it up. Look that up, Auntie or Boo Thang. Look up how many days did Yeshua walk the earth after his resurrection. I believe it was 40. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You pulled it up yet? But that's prophecy. You got to understand prophecy. People want him to do everything. You can't do everything at the same time. What did it be like when you at work, your boss telling you to do this, and then somebody else on admin tell you to do this, and then somebody, hey man, I can't do it all at what? One time? How many? 40 days, my wife say. What verse did he give? He didn't get no verse? Acts 1 and 3. Let's see. 1 and 3. Can't do it all in one time. Yep. Being seen by them during 40 days and speaking of the thing. Yep. 40 days. I was right. So I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, Brother Kelvin, I have seen presentations where it can trick you. It could seem like the same thing. See, what they say is that Michael is he's an archangel in heaven. That's how he looked that's how he appears in the heavenly realm. But when he come down to earth and he comes as Yeshua he looks like a man. He transformed into a man. And it can make you start. When I first started reading the Bible myself, I was reading that stuff. I was like, yeah, that sounds right. Because Michael means also one like God. Who, yeah. And then you get to read, no, that can't be. It can't be. But let's look at the defeat of Satan. Josh, go ahead.
And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, encompassed the camp of the saints about in the beloved city, and fire came down from Yah out of heaven and devoured them.
Now this is in the millennial reign. We know Yeshua down on the earth, but where did fire come from? Came from heaven. Yeshua down here, his daddy up there still. Here go the final fulfillment. Go ahead, Josh. Verse 11. This is the judgment for the great white throne. Let's go. Get it.
And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Elohim. And the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life.
That key, bro. Keep reading, Josh. Bring me that key.
And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged, every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Cast into the what, Brother Josh?
Lake of fire.
This is the final fulfillment because did Daniel talk about a book being open, Josh?
Yes.
This is the final fulfillment of this. So Yeshua said that not one jot or one tittle will pass from the law till all be fulfilled. This ain't came to pass yet. Why? What are Christians? What are they talking about? Do they make sense? No, they do not make it. Don't make sense. So this is a prophecy that can be for multiple people, specifically for who? Kings. We're not going to read all this. We know that David getting ready to die. He talking to his son, Solomon. Pick it up in verse 3, Josh.
and keep the charge of Yahuwah the Elohim to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies that is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest and whithersoever thou turnest thyself. That Yahuwah may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth and with all their heart and with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Israel.
This is the prophecy for all kings. And we already seen in Isaiah chapter 9 that the government ain't been on his shoulders yet, has it? So does this still apply to Yeshua? Because, hold on, let's go all the way back to what it said. We ain't got but 2 more after this. So y'all can get happy. Let's see. They can get happy, bro, Josh. Hold on. Boy, here we go. Where did I put it? Boy, I tell you, man. Here we go. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 7 in purple. What did it say that the child that is born, what he gonna sit on, brother Josh?
Upon the throne of David.
Has he sat on that throne yet?
No.
He has not. So this prophecy right here to David, it says that whoever sit on this throne, so from David to Solomon to whoever, this is what they got to go by. Yeshua included. This is a prophecy for who? Multiple people. Am I right, brother Josh?
Yes.
But whose son is Yeshua? Read it, Josh. Matthew 1:1.
The book of the generation of Yahushua, Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
Okay, that applies to him. Okay, this is the one for thousands of people. Because we always talk about the Deuteronomy 28, blessings and curses. We always focus on the curses, don't we? But we want to look at the blessings. These blessings, this is a prophecy that Moses is telling the people. What did he say, Josh?
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahuwah thy Elohim will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Yeah, some translators said, blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the country. You got some people teaching you ain't blessed if you live in the city. What this just say? Just because we ain't living like you living, we ain't blessed. What does it say, Josh? Blessed thou shalt be what?
In the city.
And blessed where?
In the field or country.
Or the country. Both. You can be blessed both. If you keeping the commandments, you can be blessed at them both in them both. Mm-hmm. People teaching that. You gotta live like that's all right, let's get to them curses. Because these curses don't fit but one kind of people, don't they? Who they fit? Yeah, the wicked, but who? Yes. But who? Is it he talking about them Israelites over in that land today? Nah, he ain't talking about them. He ain't talking about it ain't talking about the charlatans. Read that, Josh.
But it shall come to pass.
Whoa. Go back. We're gonna go back to the blessings. So who are these blessings for? Is it just for one person? No, this prophecy is for thousands. Not thousands, hundreds of thousands, ain't it? If you keep these commandments, you're gonna get all them blessings and all of the blessings that it lists. The blessings only like 14 verses. But them curses, they go from 15 to like 70 something. Like, my goodness. I think I'm gonna want them blessings. But read the curses, Josh.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah the Elohim, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes.
Josh. Did it say to observe to do some of his commandments?
Said observe to do all.
To do all of them. Josh, if I keep all of the commandments except the Sabbath and not eat pigs, did I obey this?
No.
Is it, Brother John Running? Why y'all always harping on pigs and Sabbath? Because that's the big things, ain't it? All of the commandments of the Most High easy to keep, except people just want to eat what they want to eat and they want to do what they want to do on the Most High holy day. I'm just sorry to be the one to break it to you. If you don't keep his, and when I say keep, I mean you assemble and you're not sinning on that day and working on that day. If you're doing any kind of work that you are doing for a job, for money, duckies, you're defiling the Sabbath. You are turning your foot away from the Sabbath. Brother Ronnie, I'll work on. I'm just saying, if you're willingly doing it, if you got a boss, because don't you go quit your job and then you get kicked out and then you taking Brother Ronnie to court. Talking about Brother Ronnie told me, and then I'm gonna refer them to the Most High. So Brother Ronnie ain't tell. I'm a spokesman for the Most High. So y'all got to take that up with him. Then somebody you gotta take that up with him. I'm saying do the best you can do to keep the Shabbat and pray that the Most High change the situation. But if your boss is not making you do it and you're willingly doing it, oh, you in trouble. If you got a choice in the matter, you in trouble. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. Go ahead, Josh. Finish it on up, and then we ain't got one more after this.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field or country.
Okay, wait a minute. How come they don't ever show you that you can be cursed in the country too? You can be cursed you can be blessed in the city, you can be blessed in the country. You can be cursed in the city, and you can be cursed where? In the country. When people start trying to teach doctrines that you got to be here, man, get away from them. You in the country, man, let me stop. But go ahead and read, Josh. Finish it on up.
And Yahuwah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way, wherefore I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. No man shall buy, redeem, or cover you.
See, some people use this as evidence. See there, slaves were sold. This say no man gonna buy. You see, y'all can't be the people of the book because y'all were bought. Look the word up. It means redeem. It can also mean redeem and what? Recover. Nobody didn't recover us, did they? Ain't nobody redeem us out of that. They didn't. Nobody come rescue us because we were so hollering, rescue me. I need you. We needed some rescuing, didn't we? Matter of fact, we still in the place, ain't we? Brother Running, where you from? Memphis? I don't know nothing past that. I hit before I got into the truth. My history started at what? At Jamestown, Virginia. That's where our history started in the 1600s. Surely black people existed before 1600s, didn't they? I got an Uncle John. He said they got papers and stuff proving it, didn't it? They got papers. I need to go holler at him. Where he live? Chicago? Where he, Michigan? Where he live? St. Louis. So he got proof. Not only proof, he said proof that we Levites. That what he say? Ain't that what he say? That what he say? He said no. We weren't just regular tribes. Levi. Last one. I don't even got Uncle John's phone number. But go ahead, Josh. Read the last one because we New Jerusalem bound. Go ahead.
And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. I am the Aleph and the Tav, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. I, Yahusha, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. And the Spirit and the bride say,
Whoa. He said, whosoever loveth and maketh a what?
lie.
A lie. You're going to be outside the city. Michael is Yeshua. Is that a lie? You're going to be in trouble if you're teaching that. And Seventh-day Adventists, they keep the dietary law. They keep the Sabbath too. But if they teaching Yeshua is Michael, that's a lie, ain't it? But they keeping the Sabbath, they keeping dietary laws outside the city. I'm sorry, bro. Outside the city. outside the city. Remind me, man. Me personally, Brother Ronnie. Me, I ain't telling you, but me personally, I'm not going to wear Nike apparel anymore. I'm not. Even though Nike existed before, the word Nike just simply means victor, and it existed before the God. I'm just not going to do it. Y'all can do whatever you want to do, but I'm just not going to do it. If it say Nike on it, Brother Ronnie ain't going to wear it. So I'm just going to let y'all know that now. The Holy Spirit been dealing with me on that. I said, you know what? I'm just not gonna wear it. One, some people that see you wearing it, guess what they gonna say? That it could cause them to stumble. And the word Nike is a pagan goddess, ain't it? And then Brother Ronnie saw that Nike, the people that sell the stuff, they said that we made it. It is designed after that goddess. Oh, me, y'all can do whatever you want, but I'm just putting it over the airways for me. I ain't gonna do it. If it say Nike, I ain't gonna do it. What about Jordans? Do it say Nike? It don't say Nike. But if it say Nike, because if we want to go that route, you can't wear Converse either, can you? Because Converse is y'all know that Nike sell Converse, don't you? Did y'all know that they under them now? Them what's them things called? No. What's the Chuck Taylors? Nike sell the Chuck Taylors now. That don't say Nike though. But if it got that God name on it, I ain't wearing it. Me personally, but y'all can do whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna do it. The swoosh, yeah, it is what it is. It don't say Nike. If it Nike, I'm not wearing it. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But as for me and my house, what we gonna do? Yeah, I ain't trying to miss this this city. I ain't trying to miss it. You just look around and you're like, man, everybody sure wearing it though, ain't it? Ain't they? It's everywhere, ain't it? But anyway, I said me. I ain't say you got to do it. Me. But let's go. Finish that up, Josh.
And the Spirit and the bride say,
Come. Wake up. That Nike done hurt y'all feelings, ain't it? It done hurt their feelings. Go ahead, Josh.
And let him that heareth say, and let him that is athirst.
Come, get on in this city. Man, get in this city. Keep reading, Josh.
And whosoever will, let him take the water of life.
Yeah, there you go. Come on up here, Rachel Pooh. Come on up. Let these people see you. Come here. I want y'all to see my Rachel Pooh. I'm so proud of her. She come up here when we have scripture reading, she come up here. Come on up here, girl. And I thank the Most High. And let's see, did you pop up over here? There she go. I still don't see her. I want her to see her too. Rachel Pooh ain't scared of nothing. You hear me? There she go. Rachel Pooh, 10 years old. The Most High didn't let her see a decade. All right, get on down there, girl. Go on. I'm proud of her. She makes straight A's in school too. All my children, they make really good grades. But brothers and sisters, thank you for coming on in today. You know, don't you let nobody talk you out of your life preserver, which is who? Which is Yeshua. Don't you do it. Let these fools that want to trick you out of the Messiah, let them go. Matter of fact, after preaching to them a while or ministering to them a while, after a while, you shouldn't even be walking. If they reject it, that's when you shake the dust off your feet and you keep it pushing, because you don't want that to taint you. If you're not strong in this word, you can let them fool you, can't you? It do be sounding good, don't it? But I said, get out of here with that. But brothers and sisters, thank y'all for coming on in. You know, and on that Nike thing, I think I said maybe a few months ago, I told you guys, I told my wife, when that stuff wear out, it's just wore out. You know, it's gonna be rags, and I ain't buying no more. I'm sorry. You know, so I just can't do it no more. It might not be nothing wrong with it, but I ain't, like my grandma used to say. What she used to say, Auntie?
She would say that I don't know if wearing pants is wrong or right. She said, but I'd rather not wear them than take a chance on them.
Yeah, she's with pants. My grandma wouldn't wear pants, and she said, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but she said, I'm just not gonna chance it. I don't know. It might not be nothing wrong with it. It could be the case of, you know, when Paul said idols are nothing, pray over and eat it. It could be that case. But I just ain't gonna chance it. We getting down to the nitty gritty, and I'm gonna ride that thing like Bronco Billy. You hear me? Brothers and sisters, thank y'all for coming on in today. But I didn't command you nothing. So don't go out here saying, brother, I'm just saying me. What I say, Auntie? Me. Ain't gonna be doing it no more. So yeah. Brother Kelvin said him too. You know, he said him too. It's all around us, brothers and sisters, ain't it? Paganism is all around us. Now, what about your car? If it say Saturn, you can't tap nothing off your car, can you? You know, so, but you can go too deep. But as far as putting something on your body, your personage, you really championing them. Yeah. So, brothers and sisters, thank you for coming on in. I don't know what I'm teaching next week. I hope to get out the 2. You know, I was telling y'all, I'm going to show y'all Yeshua and his father just everywhere in the Bible. The 2. So thank you for coming on in. Please pray for me and my family and this ministry. Pray for all of the people that are in this ministry. All, what we got about? In Memphis, probably about 30. Pray for all of them. Pray for all of them, the ones that are coming on a regular basis and the ones that's online, whatever. Just pray that we all just do what's right. Let's just do what's right. Everybody, pray for anybody that's affiliated with this ministry, that the Most High just bless them mightily above everything they can think or ask. Mm-hmm. And everybody too, I want y'all, Sister Proverbs, pray for her. That the Most High just give her, I ain't going to get into it, but give her a miracle. She need a miracle. I just pray that the Most High work a miracle in her life without getting into all the details. Just pray for one another. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't just pray for you and yours. Pray for everybody. You know? So I love and appreciate everybody. You got a prayer request or a Bible question, go to rapministry.org. Go out and be an ambassador for the kingdom of Yah, because you might be the only Torah, the only Yeshua people see. But say a special prayer for Sister Proverbs. Just say, if you can, just set aside every day every day for the next few weeks. Just set aside a special prayer for her. Brothers and sisters, go enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. Thank everybody for the kind words. We are out. Hallelujah. Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings.